Hello everybody, I'm Brittany from Small Hands Big Dreams Color Our Rainbow, and I have some activities I'm going to show you today that you can do all from the dollar store. So these are fun, cheap, and educational activities that you can easily make for your kids at home. First I have these popsicle sticks. They come in a big pack of them and they are colored already, and then little hair clips. This is great for fine motor and color matching. So your child will pick out a color and open it and put it on the stick. You can count them as you go. You can say the colors as you go. Older kids, you can start to learn how to spell the colors as you go and put them all on the sticks. Next I have these containers. They come in 10-pack, I think, for $1. On the tops I wrote the number. You can write it with a permanent marker. I wrote it on tape so that I can use these for some different things. But it has the name of the number written out. It has the number numerally written, and then the dot for the 1 to have the kids be able to see all the different kinds. You can pre-make them and they just enjoy counting them in each. I was in the classroom the other day and they enjoyed counting them out of all of them. These are the little colored counters. Remember those from school? Again, you can do numbers. You could even write colors on the lid and do color matching, and you just count them in there. Put the tops. You could have all the tops out already and they have to match which one goes into which container. You could have all of these out and they have to put one in the number 1 and put it on, put 2 in the number 2, put on the lid. Lots of different options there. The next thing I have is a little bit of math. Again, I have the counters already in here with the numbers, with the numbers on top, and then you can have different index cards. This one has a plus sign. Obviously, depending on what you're working on, you could have subtraction on there as well, and then I just have a line, so the equal sign at the bottom. So I'm going to pick the number 2, put it there, the number 3, and put it there. So 2 plus 3 equals. If you have the dots on them, your children can practice counting the dots on the lid. If you have the counters inside, you can take them out and count them. 1, 2, plus 1, 2, 3. How many is that? 5. I don't have my 5 over here, but then you would grab the little container that has the 5 in it and put it at the bottom, or you could take a pencil and write the number 5 to practice writing your numbers as well. I didn't see them this time at the dollar store, but sometimes they have the little erasers. So anything small that you can find to fit into these, put in there. You could use the little pom balls, lots of different small things that you can use. Next I have these gems. So I couldn't find the magnetic letters at the dollar store this time. You could just buy the letters already, but if not, I found this bag of gems and stickers. So I just took off the sticker, put it on the gem, and you got a letter. I also found these party favors and made letters out of them. So I took off a sticker and put it on there as well. So then, obviously you can just do letter recognition with these. You can hide them and try to find them, and then find things that start with the same letter that you have found. I have some cards made up, just an index card. I wrote on it a word. For this one, I traced it with a hot glue gun, so they can follow it with their finger, and it's good for their tactile practicing too of following on that hot glue on there. So I have the word hat and a muffin tin, so you can put it right on top. And I don't have all the letters made up yet, but you would find the letter H and put it in, find the letter A and put it in, and find the letter T and put it in. And then you can practice making words, practice sounding out words, tap it and read it. I also have the next word, cat, so you can work on rhyming words too. So then I put cat there. For me, I would leave the hat so that they can see that they both end in at, and then you can just switch out the H and put a C in there instead. Lots of different differentiation you could do for this as well for the younger kids. We could do colors in here. You could put a little color on the bottom and use pom balls. You could use these poms to match colors. You could use these again. So again, a lot of these things you can use for different activities. That will be all for today, and we'll be back with more later. All right, I know I said I was done, but there's some really great things going on in some of these classrooms that I wanted to show you that you can make with cheap dollar store items as well, or recyclables too. So this is, you don't have to make it in the shape of a turtle, but it's really cute. These are just lids. And then the pom-pom balls, again, you can find at the dollar store. These are at the dollar store, so the kids can put them in the appropriate size lid. Again, it doesn't have to be a turtle. You can have different lids all over for them to match the sizes. This one is awesome. I can tell you that the kids absolutely love it. Kind of reminds me if you have a junk drawer at home. Of course, depending on your child's age, be careful of choking items. But again, this can be things that you just find around the house or things that you buy in a bunch of them at the dollar store. So she has all types of things in here, and it's really just open play. The kids can explore it and they make up some really neat things with it. Some fine motor skills as they pinch some of these things. She rotates the toys out, the items that are in here as well. This is another one. Again, you might have all these materials around your house already. If not, they would be really inexpensive to get. These are just cupcake liners and beans with letters written on them. You can write the letters on them. If your child is old enough or learning to write, they can write the letters on them as well. Again, this is very easy to differentiate for different age levels. So we could draw little dots of colors on these. You could paint them different colors and then have different colors in the cupcake liners and match them that way. You can write names on them and match the names. You could have the whole alphabet with these. If you are just practicing their name, put their name out in order and they practice writing, well, not writing, but putting their name, letters of their name in order. You could have sight words on the beans. Of course, you'd have to write a little bit smaller, but it would still work, and then you could match them up. They can use their fingers, or you could get those tweezers again and use the tweezers to put them into the cupcake liners. So many options. All right, this is pancake flipping. This I have numbers. Again, I put hot glue on the dots. You do not have to, but it helps to be able to touch them. So they would count them 1, 2. You can just have the dots. You can have the number written also. So they would say 2, and then they scoop it up and flip, and then you can see that there is the number 2. Check yourself on the other side. Again, I did hot glue so that they can trace their finger over for the number 2. You could do this with, could have a bunch of pictures out on your pancakes. So apple, what does apple start with? Letter A, say the A sound, and you see apple is over there. You could just have the letter on this side also if you want to just do beginning sounds. It depends how old your children are, what they are working on. This one I have the 2 sides, the capital A and lowercase a. Again, I did the hot glue over it so you can practice tracing the letters. And then also I did some color ones too. So you could say, you know, you can say the color orange, flip it around, You can do the colors too. You can have pancakes with all different kind of colors out here, and they say the name of the color and scoop and flip, and then the colors on that side. Probably could have written the color name in the actual color, or you could draw a picture of an orange or something that is orange on this side. Lots of different possibilities that you can do with these. It's just kind of associating the two things on the side, or more of a quiz style game where you can check yourself after you flip it over. Alright, that is all for now. Hopefully you saw something that you liked, or even got an idea for something else that you can create from these cheap, easy activity ideas.